Today on Shop Nation, we've tackled the rest of the ultimate table build, including drawers for tools and part organization storage on both sides of the table. Today's the day we're going to finish this side of the cabinet. Now, if you remember in my initial plans, I wanted drawers on this side and I wanted my part storage containers on this side. So I'm actually going to build two sets of cabinets to house each. Because I built this frame first and didn't totally plan it out correctly, each opening is slightly different size. So I'm going to have to be creative on how I finish out this cabinet and make it fit. So again, to match the other side of the cabinet, I want it to have a very nice finish when we're done. I have my part organizer tray things just thrown everywhere in the shop. Now having them all in one spot is going to be awesome. Having drawers for hand tools, things that I use all the time at the table. I can store all my sanders, routers, whatever it is in this table. It's going to be sweet. So for the drawer side of the cabinet, it's going to be a cabinet that spans all the way across the table and has a set of 4 drawers on each side. So that's going to be a pretty simple cabinet that will just slide into the frame. For the right side, for the part storage bins, it's going to be 2 separate cabinets. And I did this because they're pretty shallow, and I didn't really need to span it across the whole table. So there will be a dead space in the middle of the table. All this is some Dados that are cut into the sides with some shelves that fit in for strength. I chose to add these just for some rigidity. I'm also going to face off the face of this with some pine to give it some additional strength. All of the cabinets are going to be 3/4 inch plywood. All of the drawers are going to be 1/2 inch plywood. And all the shelves are also going to be 3/4 inch plywood. The first thing that I had to do is create some supports for the cabinets. I'm just squaring up some 2x4s and using pocket hole screws to secure them in place. Next step was to rip all of the plywood based on my cut sheets, starting with a 3/4 inch, and then we'll move to the 1/2 inch used for the drawers. I started mocking up what it's going to look like, and I ran into a little bit of a problem. When I planned this out, I added in too much slop, basically, for this organizer to sit in, and I'd like it to be a little bit tighter so that it doesn't slide around if I remove the table. The fix for this would be easy. I could just shorten these 2 boards and bring the 2 sides in. However, I already cut the other cabinet that fits on this side, so if I cut this in, there's going to be a gap between this cabinet and that cabinet. My solution is that I'm going to bring in each of these sides and leave a gap on either side. Because I'm going to add a face frame already, I can kind of make up this distance if I just extend that face out this way. Once it's all put together, you won't be able to tell, but it's going to be a reminder for me to do better planning on the front end. In order to cut the Dados, I'm using a 6-inch Freud dado stack and an enlarged insert. The dado stack is made up of blades, chippers, and various sizes of spacers in order to achieve the exact dado width you need. A trick I picked up from watching The Wood Whisperer, which if you haven't checked him out, you should, is to set the width of your dado on the workbench with a scrap piece of whatever you're trying to fit. This typically makes for a perfect fit on the first try. As I start cutting these dados, you may have noticed the first one was cut twice as wide. This was a rookie mistake on my part that we'll fix later. Here's that mistake I was talking about. To fix this, I just cut a piece of scrap to fill the void. Not the prettiest, but it will almost be impossible to see once we're done. Now I can move on to assembly of the organizer bin cabinets. After adding the top and bottom of the cabinet, I added a back panel made from 3/16 inch plywood. This is really just to act as a backstop for each of the organizer bins. Now that both part organizer cabinets are mounted, I can start working on the drawer cabinet. For this cabinet, I'm just using pocket hole screws for assembly. I tried to keep everything as square as I could during this part, but remember, I'm dealing with an unsquare frame. For the drawer slides, I'm using these Freeho 5-pack that I bought on Amazon. Now these are 20-inch drawer slides because that's what happens to work in my cabinet, but they're available in anywhere from I think 12-inch to 24-inch drawer slides. These are full extension with a 100-pound capacity per pair. So these are pretty good value. I'll link everything I'm using in the description of this video if you're interested. For 5 pairs of these, I think it was $43, including shipping, so really not bad. The drawer slides are pretty straightforward. I just used some spacers cut from scrap plywood based on my particular drawer sizes. There are a lot of really good videos on YouTube of guys installing drawers who are much better at this than I am. The drawer construction is made up of simple box joints, reinforced with pocket hole screws, brad nails, and glue.
freaking cool is this table? This table now has just about everything I would need to build a project, all within one table. I've got dust collection, I've got power, I've got auxiliary dust collection, I've got part storage for things like nuts and bolts and screws, I've got tool storage. This thing's freaking sweet. And I'm not even done with it. I've still got some details that I want to add to the table, and then we're also going to finish it so it looks even better than it does right now. Shop Nation, thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. I think at the time of recording this video, we're at 37 subscribers, so we've more than doubled since last time. So let's try and double it again. If you like what you're seeing, if you like where the shop is going, please subscribe. There's going to be more stuff just like this going on in this shop. This is probably the first big project in my shop where I can see my vision coming to life. Again, the whole point of doing this is to inspire you to make your shop more awesome and to pursue shop greatness. I'll see you guys next time.